Hi, everybody. My name is Tiffany Fede with Awakened Divinity, and I'm here to chat with you a little bit about my path and how I navigate the world of spirituality and awakening and still living in this life and growth and change and how to kind of balance it all. And we're going to talk a little bit about how that looks and what that means and how changes can occur within us, yet we can still have day to day our 3D, let's say, issues and relationships and sensitivities, especially as we are awakening, right? We are awakening and we are having growth. So I'm just going to talk about how I've experienced it. So to start, one of the easiest ways to know that you are tapping into alignment and going on your spiritual path is you begin to notice synchronicities, seeing the same sequence of numbers over and over and over again. And once you recognize it, a great tip is to acknowledge it. Say thank you, really receive it. Receive the information that's coming through from these numbers. You don't have to know or be aware necessarily of what that is or what that number means. You can look it up later, but just acknowledge it from spirit. Say thank you. Let them know you're paying attention. You're engaged in this dance, in this beautiful relationship, and beginning to be aware and allow yourself to co-create this life. Now, another thing that I've noticed with synchronicity, you're starting to pay attention to what you're listening to, what people are around you. You're really noticing all the synchronicities in your life and you're paying attention to that. And you're just kind of receiving it. And so get to the place where rather than this is deja vu, this is a call for me to pay attention. This is a call. This is a message from spirit. Everything is a message from your higher self, from your future self, from spirit, from God, whatever it is. Pay attention to it if it sticks out to you. Okay, so another thing about navigating spirituality and navigating this path is that you still have regular relationships and you still are a human living this experience. You still have a hormonal structure. You still have a physical body. You still have irritability, mood swings, etc. You're on this path. And so being aware that if you are not constantly blissful and joyful, it doesn't mean that you're not awakening and you're not on the right path, because we're humans and we chose to come into this experience and feel these emotions that affect us. And so once you realize I'm having a moment, right? I'm having this moment. I'm aware of it. It's showing me something that I need to work on within myself. And again, you recognize it, you thank it, you allow yourself to receive the messages of it. For instance, myself, during different cycles of the moon, my feminine cycle, and I'm a person who has an autoimmune disorder. I say I'm a person who has an autoimmune disorder. I don't say I am blah, 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 or I have blah, blah, blah. Because again, we're on this path to awakening. Our words have power. How we speak about ourselves, how we speak about other people, the things we say, the things we do, the things we feel, they're all energetic imprints into the universe. And the universe is listening. So I don't say I have this, I am this, unless it is positive, unless it is happy, high vibration. That's not to say I'm always like that. Again, we're on this path, we're awakening. But once we realize that and we recognize it, then we become more aware. And then it's fewer and fewer frequency where you say the things that may or may not be negative, have negative connotations, okay? So I'm a person with autoimmune disorder. I actually no longer take medication because I have become in tune with my body. I pay attention to the sensations that I feel, and I have balanced my hormonal system with what I eat and the kinds of foods and drinks and things that I have in my life. I don't consume alcohol. I have a pretty clean diet. Now, again, this is another message that we're not perfect. So yes, I like to indulge sometimes. It's a path, and we're all going on the path, and it's all a work in progress, but it's about getting into your joy now. It's about, in this space, who you are, the person that you are in this moment, finding your joy, finding your love, finding your heart space and shining there. When you're ready to do that, when you're ready to awaken, ascend, connect with spirit, create your life, create your destiny, when you're aware that everything you say, you do, you're manifesting it, then you're on this beautiful, beautiful, blissful path. So, I need to have some water. So, where was I? Autoimmune. I am a person who sometimes suffers with brain fog. I get lost. So, the thing about this process is just beginning to pay attention and be aware. And once you are aware, you're going to have opportunities to notice. You're going to have opportunities for change, for growth. You are also, once you start noticing the joy and living in gratitude and really walking around blissed out by the little things, then they become even brighter. The colors become brighter. The music becomes more resonant within you. You feel this joy. You're recognizing these things, and they're beautiful to you. And you really realize and feel the connection that we all have on this earth, in the universe, in the multiverse. So you see that spider and you connect. You feel the energy of it. So you're awakening, right? And you're becoming aware. You're becoming aware of the actions that you're taking, the words that you're saying, the foods you're putting into your mouth, what you're watching on TV, what you don't really think that you should watch anymore. Then you're starting to get a little bit more uncomfortable in certain situations with certain people because your vibration is lifting up. You're elevating your vibration. Therefore, elevating the vibration of those people around you. And how do we do this? How do we raise our vibration? How do I live this spiritual life? I don't even know where to start, right? You don't even know where to start. So, you want to connect to your heart space. Get into your heart. Meditation is something that is talked about often. And it can be scary for some people. It'd be scary at first. It's scary for me. But it's a really great way to fine tune and kind of go within and get to know who you are, your true soul. So if you want to know the first way to begin on this path, just do that. Just take time to yourself to step in and go within. Listen to some meditations that are guided, quick ones, right? Start there and see how good it feels. And begin to do a very short amount of time every single day. The next thing, this is the most important thing, in my opinion, wake up grateful. Grateful to start your day knowing that it's going to be wonderful, knowing you're awakening and you're connected to spirit and they are going to guide you today, knowing you're going to have blissful, awesome experiences. You're going to connect with the people around you and you're going to be happy, and just smile. Smile. Close your eyes. Breathe in the divine light from source. the divine light from the universe into your body. Let it fill your body with juicy, juicy sunshine, and then release all the stuff intentionally. Release anything that does not belong to you. And what do I mean by that? By the release. What the release means is when you're walking around day to day, you're attaching people's energies, places' energies to you. Let's say you went to a store and you had a yucky conversation, and that energy kind of sticks with you, and so it all is there. So if you're not somebody who has gotten some energy healing done, if you haven't balanced, if you haven't released all this stuff, it's still there, and it's making stuff muddy and harder to be filled with that light. So you release it. You can go to get some energy healing, intentionally release it. You can listen to YouTube meditations for free. You can see a healer. There's many ways to do this. You can go outside, put your feet in Mother Earth, and just set the intention to release all that energy that is stuck within you. And allow yourself to feel the vibrations of your feet. Feel the tingling. And breathe in and just breathe it all out. And don't be afraid to ask for assistance from the earth. And just knowing how powerful Mother Earth is. How powerful she really is. She regenerates. She continues to regrow and change. She's got the strength of the tallest, strongest mountains, yet she also has the ease and the flow of the rivers and the seas. She's abundant, she's powerful, she's magic. So why is it that she can't help you, right? So allow yourself to just receive that knowledge, that she has that power and that you are connected. And just start there. Just start there, and you're on your path. Pay attention to the signs. Say thank you. Get excited about them. Allow them to make you smile and feel how good it is to smile. Wiggle around. Move your body. Start your day listening to some music and dancing. And just feel good. Bop around your life like, yeah, I'm living it. And just be that energy of the child dancing freely, not worried about what other people think about them. Get back to that, and that is the place to be. That is the place to be when you no longer care all the time about what others think, right? Because they're living their own lives. Instead, care about their hearts. Think about how your presence has the ability to affect positive change in other people's lives when you're living joyfully. You have that power. You have that power to change people. You have that power to walk into a space and lift it with your love when you're living your best, highest truth. When you are doing self-care, when you are spending time with friends, being joyful, being happy, talking positively about your life, you can walk into a space and instantly brighten it. Now, isn't that beautiful? Let's say you walk into a space and there's music and you just start to feel it and you're dancing. Do you want to know that person, if they are paying attention to you, you're making them feel good. You're making them happy. They're not like, ugh. They're like, oh. And that triggers something within them. Maybe the next time they want to do that. And guess what? They're affecting someone else. So just know how powerful you are. You're powerful. You're powerful in the most beautiful, positive, wonderful way. My name is Tiffany, and I'm with Awakened Divinity, and I help people find their joy, awaken, and allow them to shed the layers, reveal their true soul essence, so then you may move on and bless the lives of others with your presence. So if you feel that you wish to connect, go ahead and drop down, and I have all my information there for you. Like this video, share it. Thank you so much for being here.